welcome back to my channel. Today I did a Valentine's Day look for you guys. I wanted this look to be very girly and very bright, and I enjoy how this look came out. I hope you guys do too. Thank you guys so much for my 500 subscribers. We finally hit 500 and I'm so happy and so excited to be doing videos for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you guys leave. And if you like how this look came out, just keep on watching. Starting off this look, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and this is in the shade number 10 Light, and I'm putting that all over my lids to have a base for my eyeshadows and to cover all my veins. I'm going to set my concealer with this vanilla shade from the Peach palette. Next, taking this brown shade from the palette, I'm going to have this shade be my transition shade, and I'm going to put that all over my crease and just blend it in very smoothly. Using windshield wiper motions back and forth so I don't have any harsh lines. Next, I'm taking this peachy shade from the palette, and first I wet it with my badescu spray. And these eyeshadows don't need to be wet whatsoever. They actually work better without being wet. So then I went in again with my brush, and I didn't wet it this time, and the pigmentation was so much brighter and it just worked out much better. So you do not need to wet these eyeshadows, especially the matte ones. Next, I went into this shadow right here, and I put this in the outer V of my eye. So I did kind of like a V motion, so I went from the lower part of my eye towards the crease and back down, and just blending it through very good. You always want to make sure you use a small amount of eyeshadow, and then if you want more, just get a little bit more and add to it. Never go in with a full heavy hand, because you never know how pigmented the eyeshadow is. Here I took a smaller, denser brush, and I took that chocolate shade again that was my transition shade, and I just added to the beginning of my crease so it looked more blended in and just gave it a little bit more oomph, more dimension to the eye. And I just did that and making sure that I was blending it through. Next, I used this shade to highlight my eyebrow bone, and it was a shimmery shade, and I liked how it came out. Next, I went in with the clean brush, and I kept blending in the outer part of my eye just to make sure I didn't have any harsh edges, and just blended it out very nicely until I thought it was blended enough. Next, I added a quick coat of mascara, the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, and then I added some demi wispy lashes. To hydrate my face, I took some badescu spray, put it on my hand, and then put it all over my face. Next, I took my Pacifica Day and Night Cream and I moisturized my face. And I just put that everywhere, making sure I didn't miss a spot. I even put some a little bit on my neck and just everywhere, making sure my face wasn't dry whatsoever. For primer today, I used this e.l.f. primer. This is the poreless primer. I am seriously in love with this primer. It's so inexpensive and it's so good. It really moisturizes my face and really covers my pores. For foundation today, I used two foundations. I used the Revlon photoready airbrush effect foundation and the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I will have my shades down below, and I just mixed the two foundations together on my hand and put it on my face with this Real Techniques beauty blender. I really like these two combinations of foundation on my face. It has a very full coverage look and it's not heavy on my face whatsoever. And for concealer today, I use a Nars Creamy Concealer, and this is in the shade Medium Custard. And I applied this concealer on my usual areas, under my eyes, on my nose, on my forehead, on my cupid's bow, and on my chin. So today for cream contour, I used the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and I used it in the shade 360 Mocha. And I always do this when I'm gonna go out. I always like to do cream contour first and then go on top with the powder. It just lasts longer and I feel like it looks nicer. So once again, I blended everything through with the Real Techniques Beauty Blender, and I'm using up and down motions. I'm not swiping this on my face, just going up and down, blending everything out nicely. And to set my concealer from earlier, I used the Tarte Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. This is absolutely one of my favorite powders already. I've only used it about a week now and it's just amazing. I like it better than the Laura Mercier translucent powder. To contour today, I'm using the Kat Von D Shine Light palette. I'm using these two shades right here and just carving out my cheekbones and my forehead and a little bit on my jawline. And for blush today, I'm using this Colourpop blush in the shade Birthday Suit. It's super pretty. I'm loving this blush shade. And to finish off my eyes today, I'm using the same peachy shade I used all over my lid, and I'm putting that in my lower lash line. I am also putting a little bit more than usual. I usually put only a little bit, but this time I went way lower just to give it a more dramatic effect. And then I just coated my bottom lashes once again with the same mascara. I decided I wanted like a brown liner on today and I couldn't find any other real eyeliner, so I used this lippie from Colourpop. This is in the shade Taurus and it worked out fine. I really like this shade color for my eyes. For highlight today, I used this highlight from Colourpop called Spoon, and I just put that in my cupid's bow on the tip of my nose and a little bit on the bridge on the top of my nose, not through the whole bridge because I don't really like how it looks on me, so I only put it on the top. And for lips today, I used this lip liner from Jordana in the shade Rose Crush. Then I just lined my lips with it and filled them in also. And then I used this Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Shimmy, and I put that all over my lips. And it was really pink, so I just wanted to nude them out just a little bit. So I used the Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Vice, and I put that in the middle of my lips and then just blended it out with my finger. And that completes this look today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you guys leave, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!